contents. We'll be going over my introduction, my research question, my issue significance, my stimulus connection, my lenses, my findings, my solution, uh, implications and limitations, counter argument, conclusion, and references. So this is my introduction. Many places are being replaced as cities grow, but some of them are important because they hold special memories. When Candlestick Park was torn down, people felt like they lost more than just a stadium. This raises the question, should communities protect places with emotional value even if they are no longer used? My stimulus connection. My research connects to the stimulus theme of how memory shapes identity. The materials suggest that human experiences and shared memories give meaning to physical spaces. My argument shows that places are not just functional, but act as repositories of collective memory, shaping community identity over time. My issue significance. The issue of whether communities should preserve emotional significance of significant places matter because rapid urban development is causing the loss of cultural meaningful spaces. When these places disappear, communities lose not only physical landmarks but also shared identity, social connections, and long-term cultural value. And my lenses, my cultural lens. This lens helps show how places preserve shared identity and cultural memory, shaping how communities understand their history. And then my social lens. These lenses explain how meaningful places strengthen relationship and create a sense of belonging within communities. And then my economic lens. This lens shows how preserving places can still provide long-term financial benefits through tourism and adaptive reuse. And my findings show that emotional, meaningful places are important beyond their practical use. Through cultural, social, and economic perspectives, support identity, strengthen community bonds, and can still provide long-term value. Overall, this suggests that protecting these places can benefit communities in multiple ways, not just emotionally, but also socially and economically. My solution, community involvement and repurposing old spaces and protecting cultural meaning. My implications and limitations. My implications: preserve meaningful places, use adaptive reuse, balance growth, and benefit. My limitations: subjective emotional value, high cost, not all places can be saved. My counter argument: some people argue that emotional value should not prevent progress. Old buildings can be expensive to maintain and may not meet modern needs. Replacing them with new developments can create jobs, housing, and economic growth. They also believe people can create new memories in new places instead of holding on to the old ones. My conclusion. In conclusion, emotionally meaningful places play a vital role in shaping identity and strengthening communities. While development is important, it doesn't have to come at the cost of losing these spaces. In
Okay. Andrew, your first oral defense question. How did your thesis and claims evolve over the course of your research?
They evolved when like I was like doing my research and I also using my stimulus papers, also seeing like how made me realize how like places that get like destroyed like really like do like stick with people, like the memories that they made there, and then they really take it like to heart, and it really my thesis evolved like my thesis evolved like by doing my research and stuff.
And your next question. If you had more time, what additional research would you conduct and how would you expect it to inform your understanding of the topic and or your solution or conclusion?
I would want to if I had more time, I would like to research more of like the like counter argument side of it, because I feel like it is nice to like have places and like keep them, but it's just sometimes there's like times where you just have to get rid of a place to add another place, like how like I was talking about like how like it opens up like different opportunities like housing, jobs, and other stuff like that.
All right. Thank you, Andrew.